Right, so I just got up and the first thing I do in the mornings is take a little spice concoction that I've been doing for a little while. It's just been really good for my gut health and helping me, and I'm just going to put it together now so you can see how I do that. I get like a load of plastic cups up and I make them up, and then I just put it into a glass and I just chug it each morning basically. So let's do that. Let's make some. So first thing I do, in this cupboard I've got some little pots, just little pots like this. It's got a little lid, and I just make concoctions up of these little spices each morning. Well, once a week really I make these up, and then I've got one of these each morning. So let's sort them out. Also going to give myself a glass because I'm going to do one this morning as well. Right, I've got a 1/4 teaspoon measure here which I use for measuring all the spices. First one, cinnamon. And I'm just going to put a 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon in each one. Start at my glass. Right, that's cinnamon done. Next one is cayenne pepper. So I've got some cayenne chili pepper. This is really good for giving you a little zing in the mornings. Next one is turmeric. This is really good for helping you with your tiredness levels. And you must take it with black pepper. So I grind some black pepper in as well, because that helps you to uptake the turmeric by, I think it's like 1000% more. The fourth spice I use is ginger, and this is great for your immune system. So next I've got some pink Himalayan rock salt here. We need a bit of salt in here as well, that gives you like a bit of a kickstart. So I'm just going to grind in a little bit. That's that done. Next I've just got some black pepper here in my pepper mill. I'm going to grind that in, so that's good for turmeric. Right, and here is the finished article. I've got a little pot of spices that's ready to go into a glass in the morning with water. So just put all the lids back on. So that's 7 little pots made up, enough for 7 days, and then I'll just do that each week. So I'm left with this one glass now, and this is what I'm going to use today. And there's just a couple of other ingredients I'm going to put in here, which is going to be apple cider vinegar, double shot of apple cider vinegar, and also squeeze in half a lime. And then I'm going to fill it up with water. Use a straw, because of apple cider vinegar, you don't want it to hurt your teeth. Use a straw and then get that down you. Also, I would recommend doing this before you brush your teeth in the mornings. First thing in the morning, empty stomach before you brush your teeth. So let's get the apple cider vinegar. So here is the apple cider vinegar that I use. It's really important that you must get the apple cider vinegar with the mother. You want as raw apple cider vinegar as possible. Organic, this is organic raw apple cider vinegar with the mother. The mother is basically this stuff you see in the bottom. It's basically, part of the apple cider vinegar, part of the pressing process. You don't want it filtered. You want all that good stuff that's in there as well. So just give that a little shake. I then use a shot marker, and I'll use a double shot of apple cider vinegar. There we go, a bit of apple cider vinegar in there. So you can see a little shot of that. Next thing, grab a lime. You want to cut this in half and juice out half a lime. There we go, look at that beautiful lime. You could use a lemon, but I prefer to use a bit of lime. And then we squeeze all that goodness into here. Next thing, I'm going to fill this up with water. There we have it. It doesn't really matter how much water you use, just using like a half pint glass here. Then I'm going to grab a straw. I like to use metal straws because obviously you can just clean them, much better on the environment. So then I'm just going to give that a little stir, make sure I'm stirring everything up, and then drink it. Oh, lovely. I'll then just wash out the glass and drink a glass of water after that. At this point I'd also take a multivitamin. But I haven't got any, so I'm going to have to go and get some multivitamins today, make sure I've got some for tomorrow. But that's my little spice concoction. I find it really, really good. It helps with your dietary tract, your digestion. The apple cider vinegar is really good. It's been used for medicinal purposes since the Romans. All the other ingredients, the turmeric, the cayenne pepper, the ginger, the black pepper, pink Himalayan salt. Everything works together just to give you a little boost in the mornings and help that digestion. And I find it really good on an empty stomach. Straight in, smash that, then some water and a multivitamin. That just really starts your day off in a good way. So day one of the Nutrilite 6 weeks New You challenge. So I've just got up, I've weighed myself, I've sent that to my nutrition coach, and this is something I have to do every day, is to weigh myself. And now it's time to work out. I'm going to be hitting the, what am I doing today? Right, I am doing the 5x5 strong lifts 5x5 program, and today I'm going to be doing, let's have a look, squats, overhead press and deadlift. I find this program really good. I've lifted weights in the past. It's progressive overload, so you're adding weight each time, a little bit of weight each time. I've deloaded all my weights because I haven't lifted for a couple of weeks, so I'm just going to start gentle. I'm going to warm up, make sure I stretch properly, and then hit the weights. This is something that I'm going to be doing 3 times a week whilst I'm doing this program. Even though this program you don't necessarily have to exercise with, there's something I want to do, and I want to build more muscle, build up the metabolism, make sure that is working really well. So yeah, this is the next thing. It's time to work out. Right, so that's me nicely warmed up, 6 minutes on the cross trainer and then some stretching off, and I'm ready to start the warm-up sets on my squats. Let's go. So that's the squat warm-up finished. Just like a few sets warming up gently, starting from the empty bar and then working up to weight. I've deloaded all of my weights by about 50%, so that like I'm just starting from a lower point this week, because I will obviously be adding weight each workout, so I get that progressive overload to hopefully help me build muscle, especially with the protein from Nutrilite. Next is going to be a working weight. It's only 60 kilograms, 5 sets of 5. Let's do it. Yes, get it. While I'm drinking out, I'm obviously drinking lots of water. Cheers. Right, that's the squats completed. Legs feeling good, feel good. Next for the overhead press. Right, that's the warm-up complete on the overhead press. Let's add some weight. Let's do it. Keep drinking the water. Right, that is the overhead press completed. Now onto the deadlift. Right, that's the warm-up sets complete on the deadlift. Now time to put some weight on and get into those working sets. So that is my workout complete, job done using the Strong Lifts app. Awesome 5x5 workout. Squats were at 60 kilograms, overhead press was 30 kilograms, and deadlift was just one set at 60 kilograms. Now these weights are quite low, they are very low for me, but I wanted to start low because we're going to do the progressive overload and I want to see what the nutrition does, just a moderate exercise without having to go too heavy. But obviously that will increase very quickly. Anyway, so that's that workout done. We're going to keep an eye on these numbers as well as we go through this challenge. Next thing will be to recover. So I'm going to get into the ice bath for 10-15 minutes and just recover, because recovery is just it's so important, just as important as working out and your nutrition. We need good recovery, good sleep, and remember to keep hitting all that water. So let's go and say hello to Carol, who's my little rubber duck, and we'll get recovered. Whoa. Wait a minute. Before I get in the ice bath and see my rubber duck Carol, let's make some breakfast. And this is where the Nutrilite products really come in. So let's see what they're like. So what do I need first? 400 mils of water. So first of all, one shaker. I need 400 mils of water in here. Do that. So I've got my shaker here with 400 mils of water. Pretty handy having measures on the side of your shaker. Right, what's the first thing that I need? Right, let's have a look. 3 scoops of protein powder. Now, I don't know what they mean by a scoop exactly. I think it's a tablespoon. So 3 tablespoons of protein powder. Look at this. Oh, lovely. Look at that. Beautiful. Right. 1, 2, 3. 3 scoops of protein powder. What's next? Let's have a look. 1 sachet of Body Key. This is Body Key. cracking. I've got the vanilla flavour here. Looks good. Let's open it up. Let's get this bad boy out. Handy little sachets. Chuck that in the shaker. Beautiful. Right, what's next? Let's have a look. Body Key 1 sachet of fibre powder. So let's do the fibre powder. So we've got the fibre powder here. So we're going to get 1 sachet of that. This is what the little sachets look like inside. 1 sachet of these. So let's open that up. Oh my goodness. Oh, there we go. Rip it off. Open up this bad boy. Bit tricky. That's the fibre powder in there. This is what it's looking like for the minute. Look at all that goodness. Pretty awesome. Right. Okay, what's next? Mix that up. Okay, so let's shake this bad boy up. So we've got all the stuff in here. I'm gonna shake it up now. Mix it all together. Let's put the shaker on. Here we go. Make sure the lid's tight. Don't want that everywhere. I think you gotta shake it for like a minute. Oh my god. Let's see how it's looking. That looks alright actually. That looks pretty good. I think that looks pretty mixed. It says a minute, but I think 30 seconds. If you've got a good shaker and you've got a good bit in there, I think it's gonna shake quite well. So let's give it another little shake and then bottoms up. Looking pretty good. I think that's pretty well shaked. Let's give it a taste. Oh, I hope this tastes good. You know what? That's not bad. Not bad at all. I've tried quite a few other proteins in the past. This has got a lot of stuff in it. A lot of good stuff, which we'll go through at a later date, but not bad. So lovely, lovely post-workout breakfast. Obviously you could drink this a lot slower than I'm drinking it. I'm just necking it because of time. Tasty. Ooh, vanilla-y goodness. Alright, beautiful. That's done. Okay, next thing. So that's the shake in. Let's see what else I've got to do. Right, next, take 3 tablets of Double X. Double X is like all your minerals and vitamins, and that's the next thing for me to take. So 1 tablet of each. You've got 3 different tablets in here. So you've got your 3 sachets. I do have this handy Double X pill box which Paul lent me. You can see with the 3 different compartments, so we can put each sachet into that and make it a lot easier. Awesome, and that's what the pill box looks like, fully loaded. So I'm going to just take 1 each of those now. Oh no, lost it. Nearly lost it. And then you've got to get a lectin tablet. I don't even know how you say this properly. So 1 of these. Lectin tablet. So yeah, gonna just chew on 1 of these. Bit cotton wool in there. So this is what these tablets look like. Let's try it out. Not too bad at all. Not too bad at all. So you just chew that. Actually, it tastes kind of got like a celery taste to it, which is not too bad. So that's really nice. Brilliant. So that's breakfast. That's all the nutrition that I need after my workout, provided by Nutrilite for this like 6 weeks New You challenge. And that is it until lunchtime now, where I'm going to be eating a proper meal, proper healthy meal, and then chewing some more lectin again. But for now, that's my nutrition sorted. I just want to jump in that ice bath as quick as possible just to recover from the workout as well. So let's do it. Oh wow. Hello, Carol. What is it, Carol? Oh my God, it's cold. Ice everywhere. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is lush. So good, so good. Rubber ducky. This ice bath feels so good after having a workout and getting that nutrition in. This recovery is just so important, especially now I'm in my mid-40s. Need it. Really, really nice way to start the day. Oh, shaking a bit. It's cold. I like it though. I like the cold. I'd rather have it too cold than too hot. So this is my rubber ducky Carol. She's actually a chlorine dispenser. I've just found that like the water would stay clean if you use chlorine tabs up to about, I don't know, 7 or 8 weeks. Whereas if you're not using it, you've got to be cleaning it out almost every week, every 2 weeks. But like that I just like change the tablets in there when you can't smell the chlorine anymore. So the water's pretty clean in here at the moment. Oh, gotta love an ice bath. Let's get a bit of ice on the face. Oh, yeah. Bit of ice. Oh yeah. Gotta love it. Wow, yeah. Right, that's it for the ice bath. Now time to get dry, grab a shower and start my day. Feel awesome. Right, catch you later. Lunchtime. I'm actually working from home at the moment, so it gives me an ideal opportunity to show you what I'm eating for lunch. So this is the next part of the process. I've got like a healthy lunch. So like I'll show you in a second what I've got. And then after lunch, I'm back to the Lectin-E. So I need to chew another one of these. And then it'll be about this afternoon when I'm going to be taking another protein shake. So let's just have a look at what I've got for lunch here today. I've got some chicken, some cabbage, some carrots and some glass noodles. So should be a pretty nice lunch. Well, that was absolutely delicious. First decent meal of the day, first real meal of the day. Really enjoyed that. It was really nice to get some more protein in, a bit more chicken, get the vegetables in. Really enjoyable. Loved it. And now, the next part of the process is to finish off with your lunch with a lectin tablet. So, or Lexatin tablet. I'm not sure how you say this properly, but Lexatin tablet. That's what I'm going to call it. So, I'm going to grab this. Oh, got loads. So there's the tablet, and that's the next thing to have. Got to chew these tablets. I've got to say they do taste very much like celery and bran. Celery and bran, I'd say. Quite like it though. I like it. It's good. Wash that out with a bit more water. Lovely. So that's lunch out of the way. I've got to get back to the grindstone, and I will check in with you in a couple of hours' time when the next part of the process is to have another protein shake. So we'll make another protein shake together, drink that, and take it from there. Right, so on to the next part of the process, which of course is your afternoon snack. And as I say, an afternoon snack, I mean it's going to be a protein shake. So let's make this bad boy up. Right, so the first thing I need is 400 mils of water in this shaker here. So let's do that, put 400 mils in. So 400 mils of water. I've got my shaker. What is this called? This is it helps shake up the protein. That goes in there. Just make sure that the lid's on good and proper and tight. Brilliant. Right, now let's get some protein in there. So let's get the protein. the Nutrilite all plant protein. Actually found a proper measure for this now, a tablespoon measure. So I'm going to mix up 400 mils of water with 2 tablespoons of protein powder. 2 heaped tablespoons. 1, 2. Awesome. Chuck that in there. Leave that in there. Perfect. Be perfect for measuring next time. Okay, great. So now that's ready to go. Right, now that lid's on nice and tight, I'm going to give it a good shake up. Just like doing martinis, eh? Ooh, a martini. Right, let's have a look. That looks pretty good, pretty well mixed. And because it's been raining this afternoon, I'm just gonna go and enjoy this in the conservatory. Oh, yeah, this looks delicious. Not too shabby. So that was my mid-afternoon snack, 2 scoops of protein and 400 mils of water, which is pretty nice. I quite enjoyed it. And the next thing will be having dinner, which will be the same as this morning. Dinner is the same as breakfast for weeks 1 and 2. So we will come back and we'll do that a bit later on. And then we'll have a little debrief and we'll talk about how I feel on day 1.
Pretty face.
So look who's just popped in to see me for a quick coffee. See how I'm getting on today. It's the one and only Paul, my nutrition coach. Hi Paul.
Hi.
Would you like a coffee?
Yes, please.
Okay, pour you some.
How you get on today then?
Oh, it's been good. It's been good today.
Yeah?
Yeah, I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed the process. Obviously it's only day 1, so we'll see. Ask me in day 25. I think I've been a bit tired today, so that's why coffee is needed.
Do you think you have enough nutrition?
Yeah, I think so. Obviously, it's only day 1, isn't it? So we'll see.
What about the key? After you take it, do you feel hungry after that?
No.
A few hours after that?
No, it's been fine. I mean, it's been a little different for me today, just because it's only the first day.
Yeah.
And I put in a workout, which always sorts my hunger out anyway.
Oh, that's
and I had an ice bath today, which was good.
Ice bath.
And then, ice bath.
Oh god.
It's quite fun just trying to mix up all the stuff today though.
Yeah.
I was like, am I getting this right? Is this right? I don't know.
Can I get milk in the coffee, please?
You want milk?
I can't do black like you.
All right, I'll get you some milk, love. I'll get you some milk. Look,
Please.
I'll even put it in my nice little jug for you, yeah? I'll get you some milk.
Oh, I've got some black coffee.
Here you go.
Thank
Milk,
you.
a bit of milk. No problem.
Thank you very much, sir.
That's all right. Better. I was just having it black because I didn't think I was allowed milk.
Cheers. Lovely to see you,
Cheers.
sir.
Nice to see you. Yeah, so it's been good so far. I think I've had a good day.
That's good.
So how did you feel? How did you cope with the 6 weeks?
The first 2 weeks was amazing. Literally, I think I'd done well, but the first week I was hungry.
Yeah, I feel like I've drunk a lot of water today.
Yeah,
Going to the toilet quite a bit. A lot of water going in.
that's good.
It's good though. So what's the plan then? Weigh in and measure once a week?
Once a week, but you weigh yourself in the morning.
I still
morning.
weigh myself every day, but
Yeah.
so we've got that data. We might make a nice little graph at the end or something. Once a week though, once a week weighing. I'm not looking forward to that.
Why? You will see what different. Seriously, you
Yeah.
will see what different.
Yeah, cool.
That's why I say just keep eye, check your skin, everything as well, everything changing in your body,
Really?
your hair, your skin, your nail,
And that's to do
See
with
what
all
different.
that's to do with all the vitamins and minerals
Yeah.
again.
might make
So-
you look younger.
Yeah.
Maybe that 51 years old might go down to 40, you never know. 46.
Possible. Yeah. It might go up to 53.
I get myself down 2 years.
Really?
Yeah. I was 40
Yeah.
on the second week.
Wow.
Yeah.
But surely you're only 27.
So remember one of my friends, I tell you, one of my friends, her boyfriend owned the restaurant, so every weekend she go there and helping him. So she started on her 3rd week. She finished her 6 weeks now. So every weekend she will be eating.
Yeah.
Monday to Friday, she eat exactly the cost, what we tell her, kind of thing like that. She from 59, I think she down to 54 now. She got everything in green.
Wow.
Yeah. She said next year is 44. I think now she's down to 41 or something like that.
Awesome. But this program, what about the exercise in this program? You don't have to exercise with it, do you?
This program is designed for people who doesn't have time to do exercise.
Right, okay.
But if you do exercise, that's bonus.
What, it's going to make it more rapid results, is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Or just, okay, cool.
Rapid results.
Rapid results.
Rapid results.
I'm not really worried about the rapid results. I'm more worried about just being fit and healthy and having a kickstart.
That's the point, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Right. So
you don't want to just lose weight, and you just want to look healthy.
Yeah, it's not about weight for me really. It's about
just want to look healthy. And firm.
Yeah.
Lean and firm.
Have more muscle.
Yeah.
Yeah, more muscle's better. Definitely. Muscle weighs more than fat anyway, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
So you're going to be
get
heavier.
the fat out, put the muscle in.
Exactly. Get the fat out, put the muscle in.
Yeah.
Exactly. Right. So thanks for popping around, Paul. I appreciate you coming around, saying hello to me.
No worry.
Thank you. Cheers. Well, this little coffee's given me a nice little boost, given me a right little kick, which is good because I was feeling a little bit drowsy, to be quite honest, this afternoon. But that was just because I had a late night and I shouldn't be. Really want to try and get some good sleep during this program. I'll catch up with you later when we make dinner, which is going to be the same as this morning.
How on?
Have a protein
Are you
shake.
making dinner?
I'm making dinner. I'm making dinner, love.
All right, love.
All right, love. Shut that door.
Can stay for dinner then.
You stay for dinner. Stay for a protein shake.
No.
Right, catch up with you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Right, got to the end of the day and now it's time for dinner. So let's make another protein shake like we did this morning. Here's the recipe here. So the first thing I need is this shaker and then 400 mils of water. So 400 mils of water, that's cool. Next, 3 scoops of protein powder. 1, gonna proper heat it up this time. 2, 3 heat scoops protein powder. So next bit is 1 sachet of body key. So let's get some body key. Vanilla flavour, it's not too bad. I really like vanilla. So let's get that vanilla in there. So that's body key in there. And then the next thing is the fibre powder. So 1 sachet of fibre powder. So we've got the fibre powder here. Let's open that up. Next thing is 1 sachet of fibre powder, mix it and drink it. So the next thing is to shake this proper up. Alright, let's shake this puppy up. Shake it up good and proper. Let's see, is that mixed in? Yeah, that looks pretty good. So then I need to chill one of these afterwards and I need 1 each of these as well. Right then, so I'm going to grab this and I'm going to go and enjoy it in the conservatory. I'll take you with me and then we'll have a little debrief about how I feel about today and how the first day of this 6-week New You challenge has gone. Right, so today, I think today's gone quite well. It's been quite interesting. I've drunk a lot of liquids today. I've been going to the toilet quite a lot today, so it's kind of like a bit of a detox because also obviously my body's getting used to it. Try and keep this routine going. Obviously this is day 1 of like 42, so we'll see how I'm doing at like day 20, halfway through, see how we're doing, and then hopefully I can get to 42 days. I feel pretty disciplined about it, pretty confident about it. I want to keep doing all these little things like keep working out, keep doing the ice baths, trying to keep getting up early, and then trying to maintain this whole routine. So, and then just keep the nutrition going in from Nutrilite. It's been good so far. The only thing I would say is I felt a little bit tired earlier on, and I think that's just because I had a late night, but had a couple of coffees and that boosted me up a bit, so that was okay. And I'm just going to keep drinking this now, enjoy my dinner, and then I'm going to have 1 each of the double X. I'll just show you that, 1 each of these tablets. There's the first one, second one, and the third one. And I'm going to have these after I've drunk the protein, and then also after I've drunk the protein I'm going to have a Lexatin tablet, I'm going to sit here and enjoy this, and then enjoy my evening and watch a bit of telly maybe, and get an early night, because I just want to get an early night and then get back to working out on day 2. Not too sure what I'm going to do for workout tomorrow, because I'm only going to be doing weights 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday and Friday. So for Tuesdays and Thursdays, I'm not sure. I might have one as a rest day even. Like I say, like we know before, this program is not set up for people who are working out necessarily. This program's set up for people who are wanting to like lose weight and get into a healthier position without actually working out. But obviously if you do work out using this program, it's going to be better. So that's what I'm going to try and do, but we'll see. And I'll catch you in day 2.